Hey, what's up? This is me, JDS 4696. Today I'm giving my film review for Batman vs. Robin. Now this film is based on like the Court of Owls storyline which occurred in like the DC Comics, you know. And this is like a follow-up, as far as like the films go, it's like a follow-up to Son of Batman, which was released last year, and that was a good DC animated film, you know. Well, this right here is known as Batman vs. Robin, and it follows like like Damian Wayne, who is the son of Bruce Wayne, and he is now actually officially Robin now at this point, because Batman even calls him like Robin and stuff like in the film. So it basically continues right after how Son of Batman ended, as far as like the films go. But like the actual like storyline itself is based on like the Court of Owls story arc, which was it took place like in the comic books. So this is basically what Batman versus Robin is based on, is that story arc. Whereas like the previous film, which dealt with like Damian Wayne, the son of Batman, that was based on like the Batman and Son storyline, which was like in the comics, like like in like a comic, like a story arc in the comics. Now this film is like again like another direct-to-video like film, and it's part of like the DC universe animated original films. And like it was this time it was directed by Jay Olivia. He didn't direct the last one, which featured Damian Wayne, son of Batman, but Jay Olivia directed this one. And like you have like the previous cast members like Jason Momoa as Batman Bruce Wayne. You have Stuart Allen as Damian Wayne Robin, and Sean Maher as I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm not really sure. He does the voice of Dick Grayson, Nightwing, in this one again. And then you have David McCallum as Alfred, Alfred Pennyworth again. So all of them are reprising their roles from the previous like Son of Batman film, which was a great like DC animated original film. I thought that was a good one. Now this time, this film Batman vs. Robin. Now maybe if I gave it like another shot, like if I watched it a couple times, I know a lot of times the films like grow on you, what I may enjoy it even more. I thought it was still decent, and I would recommend it. I enjoyed it, but it doesn't like really compare to like the Son of Batman, which I thought was actually like better than this one, But I thought it was still like decent, and like just like all their films, or most of the DC Universe films, animated films, they have like superb animation again, like the animation, like the look of like Batman or like Damian Wayne, like Robin, like the way they look is just like it looks like excellent. Like the animation, I mean, it can't be topped. It just looks so cool. Like the animation and stuff. Like, as far as like the look of the film itself and everything, it just looks extremely cool. Like the animation is well done, from my opinion. Now, to be honest, I kind of had trouble following like the plot of the film. Now I know it's based on like the Court of Owls storyline, but at the same time, I know I still kind of had like like trouble, like like understanding what was like going on and all that kind of stuff as well. But like the Court of Owls, they are like a secret society, and they try to court Damian Wayne into joining their society. And they are a secret society that has existed in Gotham City for like years. I think it says like 400 years, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. I know it's been like a long time since they have existed. And like at one point, like Bruce Wayne or Batman, well, I know this is like, I think this is known like also like in the actual story arc of the Court of Owls, which like the film is based on. There are suspicions that they were actually involved in Bruce Wayne's parents being murdered when he was a child, And plus over there at one point, I think now this wasn't in the film, if I'm not mistaken, but I think it's actually like in the story arc, they did approach Dick Grayson after his parents were murdered, the Flying Graysons. But then this is before he became Robin. They actually had approached him about having him join their secret society. But like the film doesn't really touch on that. It does have like flashback sequences which deal with like Bruce Wayne, and it shows his parents getting like murdered as usual. And I thought that was kind of cool, And it has like little references to like the owl and stuff showing up, and like taking like the bat away, and stuff, which I thought was kind of interesting, But the film deals with like the film it deals with like the continuing like conflict between like Bruce Wayne and Damian Wayne, like their father and son relationship, But at this point, like Damian Wayne, he does seem more mature that he did like in Son of Batman. He does seem like more mature at this point. And but when he's like in the Robin mantle, like when he's dressed as Robin, it's like he's kind of back to that kind of aggressive, you know, like attitude type way, you know. But when he's like actual like Damian Wayne, like he does seem to be like more mature, you know. But yeah, like they continue to have like a conflict, like over the idea of like you know, like him like being recruited, like Damian Wayne being recruited into like the Court of Owls. So like Batman, of course, is against that, you know, and that's at one point they have like a confrontation, and Dust, which is you know, represents the title of the film, you know, like Batman versus Robin, you know. So that's when they like actually have like a confrontation, and they only have like one fight sequence in the film, you know. It's cool, it's decent. I don't still think it could compare with like the fights they had like in the Son of Batman. I don't think it can kind of compete with those, but they had like some good fight sequences, and you could tell that the fight scenes they did have in the film, they were just how they looked at like in the Batman, The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2, or like Batman Year One and stuff like that, you know, or like the Son of Batman, like the fight sequences, you could tell they were like choreographed by the same team, you know, because it has like the same look, which is cool. Cause I like how they can throw like different like punches and kicks and stuff. So I thought that was like cool, you know, that they kept that same, you know, fight choreography in the film. But yeah, that's basically what it's about. It's not really, they don't have like multiple fights in the film like Batman and Robin, but it just, you know, it has like, you know, they do have like a fight sequence, and it's just basically like, you know, like the conflict between them. And the Court of Owls are also trying to get Bruce Wayne to join the Secret Society as well too, you know. So you have that going on as well. But at the same time, Bruce Wayne also has plans to create a better Gotham City, and he shows it at the beginning, like to this woman known as I think her name was Samantha or something. I can't remember, you know. But he has like that was like another like plot point in the film. He has plans to create a better Gotham City. But there are like the other like people that show up in this film, like the one of the main characters, like and actually like the villain of the piece is known as Talon, and he's played by he's voiced by Jeremy Sisto. And I thought he was kind of an interesting character, and he's one that tries to recruit Damian Wayne to join like the Court of Owls. And he's known as Talon, that's his name, you know. He like because he's dressed all in black and stuff, and he has like an owl like mask over his face. And he's very violent, you know, but the film itself is like very violent too, because like the deaths and stuff that occur in the film are very like violent, you know, and gruesome and like bloody, you know. It's definitely, you know, like for like a more mature crowd, I would say, you know. Only returning characters like from Son of Batman, you have like Damian Wayne, you know, and you have like Dick Grayson, Nightwing. He shows up again, and he has like another like cooler fight sequence. But they were actually just training, you know, with Damian Wayne, like Dick Grayson and Damian Wayne. Basically, Nightwing and Robin are having like a fight, like in a Batcave. But it's like a training, like they're like training section, and they have a fight. And it kind of has like a reminiscent feel to it from like the Batman and Son graphic novel, comic series, you know, storyline, well, because there's a scene where like Nightwing is fighting like Damian Wayne in this film, the Batman versus Robin film, and like Damian Wayne like ducks him and stuff and like kicks him or something like that, and then like Nightwing like falls off like the balcony or whatever. In the comic book, it was like a scene just like that. Instead, it was Tim Drake as Robin that Damian Wayne had knocked off, you know, and that was in the Batman and Son storyline. Plus, there was like far as like it's also references to like the future, like a Batman who is like Damian Wayne. I thought that was a cool, you know, because that was from like the Batman and Son like storyline, you know, which Son of Batman was based on. Like the Son of Batman film was based on that, and I thought that was kind of cool how they showed that again, you know. Like the Damian Wayne in the future, he's like a futuristic Batman that is like very violent. He uses like guns to like shoot people and stuff. So I thought that was kind of like cool, like how they did that, you know, because he uses like guns and stuff to kill people, and that was actually like in the story arc for Batman and Son, which is cool. In the end, I thought the Batman versus Robin film, I thought this was it was good again. I would recommend it, and like it's really like the animation of it. It just looks so cool, like Damian Wayne or like Batman, Bruce Wayne, or like say like mainly them, you know, and like the other, like just the animation is just superb. Like DC or like Warner Brothers, you know, they did a good job like on the animation. I would highly recommend it if you're just like a fan of like comic book based like animation, I would highly recommend watching it. It wasn't as good as Son of Batman, but I think it was pretty, it was decent. I thought Son of Batman was like excellent. That's actually like one of my very favorite DC animated original films, But I think this was pretty decent, and in the long run, it probably would get better, after like a couple like viewings, I think it probably would get like much better. But I would recommend it, and it was nice getting like another like good look at the son of Batman, or Bruce Wayne, Damian Wayne. And you can tell like the way it ended, it looks like it leaves open room for like a third one, because Damian Wayne, I think he travels to like the Himalayas, and that's where Bruce Wayne actually had like training when he was on his path to becoming Batman or something like that, I think. So Damian Wayne, like he ends up like in the Himalayas, like towards the very end of the film. And I thought that was kind of cool. You could tell that they're leaving the doors open for like maybe like a third DC Universe animated, original film, which would feature like Damian Wayne again as Robin, So I thought that was kind of interesting and cool. And we might see, it's possible we might see like Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul return, into like the storyline. So it's like Kevin Conroy as Thomas Wayne, the father of Bruce Wayne, and Kevin Conroy is mostly known for doing like Bruce Wayne Batman voice, like on Batman animated series, and a lot of the animated films too, and even like in the other Arkham video game series too as well. He does like the voice of Thomas Wayne, which is Bruce Wayne's father, And plus, Troy Baker, he's on here as like the Owl Lieutenant. But I think this is like a decent film. I would recommend it, Like it has an opening sequence, which is kind of cool, like with Batman and Robin, Damian Wayne, they're having a confrontation with the doll maker. And he's kind of, like gruesome looking. Kind of reminds me of Leatherface, because he got like this like doll mask on his face, Kind of reminds you of like Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw films, But I would recommend it. But like again, what really makes it stand out is just like the animation of the film is just, it's just really superb. I really enjoyed like the animation of it. But it just wasn't as good as say like Son of Batman, any of those. I think it's kind of an improvement over Batman Assault on Arkham, which was kind of, I thought that was still kind of good too, But it wasn't as good as like the other like DC animated universe films, So yeah, this is my review for Batman versus Robin, and this is JDS 4696. All right. Hey, now this is my my collection that I have got. I always try to get like when I get like the DC Universe animated films, they always have like these like collector figures and stuff that they come with. So as you can see right here is like this version of the Batman versus Robin film. It came with this Batman figure, as you can see right here, which is cool, Yeah. I like how this looks awesome. Now, what's kind of different from the other ones, he's standing on this like platform, as you can see, this rock platform. I may give a better look of it within like the in the review for it. But this right here is like the actual like Blu-ray, because I have like the Blu-ray disc, And as you can see, there's the cover with Batman and like Robin on the front, which is a cool cover, Thought that was awesome. Now, I ordered mine. I usually get them like at like the Amazon. I mean not Amazon, but say like at stores and stuff like Best Buy or like Walmart. That's why I usually tend to get my my videos from, when I'm trying to get them with the collectors, like when it has that collector thing. But it turns out I tried to get them and they were sold out at the time. And they do sell out quick. The ones that come with like these figures, they do like sell out kind of quick, So the version I ordered, this is like the box it came in, and as you can see, it's like damaged up. Like when I ordered it from like Amazon, it came to me like damaged and stuff. It even got ripped up and stuff. But I'm cool with it though. I'm not gonna try to send it back or anything like that. I'm cool with it because I'm pretty cool with Amazon. I like ordering them. I like their service, So I would keep it. But yeah, this is like the figure that this came with, And there again is like a better look at the case itself and stuff, Like I mentioned before, it came like in this box, which is like very damaged, as you can see. It looks very like damaged. I'm okay with that though. You have them on the side of it, like the confrontation and stuff, which is cool. It has a cool cover, just like Son of Batman, and this is the actual like case as well. Cool cover. And yeah, this right here is like the actual, as you can see, like figure right here that I have of Batman that it came with. Because the other ones, you know, they came with the like the I had like I think the Son of Batman came with for Deathstroke, the Deathstroke figure, if I'm mistaken. I'm surprised they didn't do Damian Wayne, you know, like that he didn't get like a figure. Yeah. So this is like the Batman, as you can see right here. Very cool looking. His cape even can be kind of like lifted, and I think his arms too. But I try not to mess with them because I know how fragile these can be, you know. So yeah, that's the figure that came with it, you know, as you can see. And this is a JDS 4696, and this is all part of my Batman versus Robin review. All right.